I'm going to move on to the Iran, that subject. Nearly 200 retired generals and admirals sent a letter to Congress. They urged lawmakers to reject the Iran deal. Joining us now, General Jack Keane. General, can you tell me how current members of the military feel? The high-ranking guys who are running the military today, they're not allowed to speak out, but I know you know them. Are they opposed to this deal?
Yeah, I think the overwhelming majority of them are in fact opposed to the deal. You know, the same reason the American people, the overwhelming majority of American people are as well. And they recognize that it threatens our vital interests in the region and it's dangerous for national security. I mean, that essentially is the major opposition to it. You can get into the details of it to be sure.
But is your big problem the fact that the Iranians are going to be told they're going to inspect their own nuclear facility? Is that the big problem?
Well, that's certainly part of it. Nuclear infrastructure left in place is another part. They can start spinning centrifuges and activate them in 10 years, enrich uranium in 10 years. All restrictions for those two components are removed in 15 years, and therefore they can acquire a nuclear weapon. It's astounding. The president in the White House's major argument is that they stop Iran from having a nuclear weapon, but any examination of the deal tells you that it actually is a pathway to a nuclear weapon.
Now, you're a high-ranking guy. You've retired from the military. May I ask, why did you sign the letter? And if not, why not? May I ask that?
Yeah, that's a great question. I appreciate you asking. I was asked to sign it, but I chose not to. And I respect everybody who signed that letter, and any American citizen who wants to express a viewpoint to their Congress. That's an American right, and it should be exercised. I chose to respond to the queries of the Congress themselves. So I've given testimony 4 times this year. A couple of times the Iran nuke deal was discussed. I've given multiple briefings to the House and to the Senate where this subject was discussed, and I've responded to queries from presidential candidates. So that's the way I choose to express my views in a public discourse, more directed, and it's based on their solicitation of me.
But you oppose the deal?
No, fundamentally, absolutely. I agree with all the tenets that are in the letter. Yeah. And the other thing that's really troublesome, and it's not dealt with in a deal whatsoever, is Iran's desire for regional hegemony, using proxy wars and proxy terrorism to do that. $150 billion is what they get from the deal. Ballistic missiles in 8 years, and back on the arms market in 5, all which will help them achieve their geopolitical objective of regional domination. The deal actually facilitates that.
Okay. General Jack Keane, always a pleasure. Thanks for being with us again, sir.
Yeah, good talking to you, Stuart, as always.
Yes, sir. Still on Iran, Donald Trump and Ted Cruz teaming up to rally against the president's nuclear deal. Liz McDonald just coming in with the story.
That's right. Ted Cruz invited Donald Trump to a September 9th rally on the West Lawn of the Capitol to basically blast the Iran nuclear deal. Both of them have said the deal is catastrophic for America. Ted Cruz has said if he's elected, he would rip it to shreds. Donald Trump has said if they get this deal, Iran will have nukes all over the place. Now, the question politically is, who does this pay dividends for? And the word on the street is Ted Cruz. In the long run, this stronger alliance between Donald Trump and Ted Cruz bolsters Ted Cruz's following because, you know, Donald Trump is picking up a lot of adherents right now.
I don't think Ted Cruz has attacked or criticized Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think Donald Trump has attacked or criticized Ted Cruz.
No, he hasn't.
We saw that in the GOP debate that Ted Cruz really did back off and has said, you know, he agrees with Donald Trump's positions on immigration.
Now, this is September the 9th, did you say?
Yes, the day after Congress returns to Capitol Hill on September 8th in D.C.
So they're looking for a lot of people to come out for that.
Yeah, there's a Tea Party alliance.
Event.
Yes, a big event.
Got it.
Sure.
Liz, thank you.
Sure.